Hello everyone, welcome to the very first video on this channel. Well, sort of, but I won't get into that now. Now, in honor of the grandiose 10-year anniversary of the popular franchise Five Nights at Freddy's, I've been decided to perhaps start a YouTube channel. I don't really know whether this is something I want to do, though I've always had the thought that maybe this would be fun, if anything. Right. The plan for me right now is to play every single one of these games to completion, from night 1 all the way to 20 mode, hopefully. That is the current plan, with absolutely no planning. But yeah, no, I think that'll be fun. So, you know, let's just get into it. Let's get into the classic low res. Oh, this is... I was 12 when this game released. And when this game, initially released, I was terrified of this. I couldn't even see the screenshots, the thumbnails of Markiplier's videos, because that is how I discovered this, is Markiplier, of course. And how, even the weird thumbnails he did, they were terrifying to me as a kid.
I wanted to record a message for you to help
But
you settle
over
down.
time, of course, I've been getting better and better at horror. I'm still absolutely terrified of every horror game, and this is the only reason I am able to play at least FNaF 1, 2, and 3, is because I've played them to death. Well, not to death, but I have completed FNaF 2 all the way, from night 1 to the 20 mode. And I got to night 5 in FNaF 2, and I got to FNaF 3. I did the same with 2. Back then, I didn't even have a laptop or a computer or anything. I played them on my phone, because they used to release all the way back on the phone. I couldn't pay for them, because I had to ask my mother, and I didn't want that. So I just found an online site where I could download them for free on the mobile phone. And I really have good memories of that. It's just classic Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It's not gonna be too entertaining, probably, at least part 1, because, well, as everyone knows, that night 1 is a little bit of a drag, because nothing happens, it's just blah 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 from the phone guy. It's also why I have him in the background, to just keep everything a little bit more entertaining. Though I'm also personally very good at rambling. But I know they start moving at like 3 AM. I also know some of the strategies that they have for this game. Camera stalling, of course, basic, and closing the door when Freddy is next to you. But there's something I've discovered as a recent playtest, because I recently tried to do like a little marathon by myself. Got a bit bored. And I thought that it might be fun to, record it, put it online. Anyways, I discovered that when Foxy is running towards you, and he's on the door, if you go flip back to this camera, it stops. He will just stop bonking on the door, saving you a little bit of power, because his hits do detract power, from what I remember. Or that might be a rumor. I don't know. But speaking of rumors, the classic FNaF 2 rumor of not just Sparky the dog in Campfire, but also the if you move while Toreador March is playing, Freddy has a lesser chance of attacking you, or it's like getting stalled or something. That's also just not true. I mean, also, yeah, that's just not true. Like, I watched this video, this really informative video. I'll see if I can put a link in the description below, about like the inner workings of FNaF 1 and how the game is just made. And he discovered that is just not a thing. Oh, 2 AM. I think it's 2 to 3 AM. Yeah, there it is. I've had this recently too. I thought it was rare, right? I mean, I would assume that's rare. or I don't know, because all of the like "it's me" references, I thought were like incredibly rare, but ever since I've recently started playing this game again, I've been getting them a bunch. I will assume that they will stop happening from this point on, since I acknowledge them. But yeah. Also, I got Foxy on night 1 when I played it, which, from what I remember, is also rather rare. Anyways, so yeah, he's just in the hallway. Onto a different rambling topic. I, as a gaming connoisseur, play Minecraft, and there was this one time I wanted to do a hardcore, but I personally have a little bit of difficulty with like survival games, right? At a certain point you've reached the ceiling and like, what now? And I reached that ceiling really, really quickly. As soon as I've got sustainable food and a house, I get bored, because there's just nothing to do. What do I do? My creativity is not that good. So, for that time, I had, what if I make the entirety of the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 location in Minecraft Hardcore? And I got pretty far. I managed to get the walls done and this flooring done, and then I died to like a skeleton when I was on a fishing, not on a fishing, a boat, just a boat trip, trying to get, I think, cactus green. Yeah, cactus green, because I was in a plains biome. There were birch, not plains. There were birch and oak trees everywhere. And I had traveled a decent bit, but I just couldn't find any sand to begin with. As in, like, to indicate that there's a desert, let alone cacti. So, I don't know, I just needed to travel, and then I died. It's very unfortunate, if I'd say so. Also, a thing, right, is the little carousel music you hear. That's not Bonnie, right? Like everyone, well, not everyone, I don't know how everyone's opinion about this is now, but like back in the day, it was a super popular theory that Bonnie made those like carousel noises. Oh, they're both here. Usually it's just one person. Anyways, have we discovered what that was again? Like, from what I understand, it's just normal carousel music. Yeah, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. Stop it. Look ahead of you. Ugh. What have I done with my game? Right. Oh, yeah, you too. Yeah, hello. Is my... Alright. I thought all of these things were rare, right? Like him looking at your camera, Foxy being on night 1 active to begin with, because you don't get a tutorial for him. The "it's me" references. Like, those are rare, right? I'm gonna have to look up after I'm done recording this video. Like, I don't know. Oh, maybe I should start live streaming. Because I've noticed I'm good at rambling. Well, I first have to see whether this video is actually... Jesus Christ! Right. This is incredibly embarrassing. Oh, sorry for the audio spike. But I was being so cocky there. I died on night 1. Oh, that is embarrassing. I apologize for that, but the groaning. No, again, that's like, that's rare, right? Like, that doesn't just happen. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to do a little deep dive on Easter eggs from this game. Oh no. I'm gonna be right back after the whole spiel, because I know this is not entertaining to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video here for a little bit, wait until someone starts moving, and then record again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Action finally happening. Use this as a starting point, hopefully. That was long enough to show up in the editing software as a thumbnail. But for if I have cut this down again, I'm incredibly new to this first upload. If I have cut out everything I've said, I was talking about and rambling about 5 Laps at Freddys, the new demo racing game, and that the third map is a little bit, I don't know, difficult. Like, not in the sense of like, ooh, it's such a difficult map, but like, when I sometimes got stuck on the side of a track, it wouldn't count as on the side of the track. It would count as being on the track, and then I would just be stuck on the road. And I don't know if anyone else had that. But I am curious if someone else did. Probably, because it seems like a very easy thing to get. Like, is it just me, or are they too active? At least in the previous night where I died. Right? Because they were coming for me. From what I understand, the difficulty is set to a point where one of the animatronics, only one, would actually be able to get to your office once. But Bonnie got there twice. I really need to do some research into that. See if everything working out. What are you doing here? This is the 3rd time I've played night 1 and you are showing your face. What is up with that? What? Don't do that, please. Go back in your closet. Please. I beg of you. Oh, genuinely, please do not show your face. Right. Since I assume my microphone isn't the best, I fear for this episode to be a complete mess. To be like a complete auditory mess of me being loud or quiet sometimes. No! Oh, I just realized I should have recorded my microphone on a different application. Because currently I'm using OBS. By the way, great application. Absolutely smashing. If you want to use it for your own YouTube connoisseuring. That's not how that word is being used. But basically, it's just a free to use app on Steam, and also it has a website you can download it on. But I recommend the Steam version because everyone has Steam. It's just easier. Right. Please, just let me go to the second night. I don't want to be stuck at night 1 until next episode. I want to move on. I hear them walking. I hear their intervals. I think it was called. No! No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't attack me. You do not have that right. That civil right. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I would it would be so embarrassing if I died there again. Alright, on tonight too, apparently. Oh, goddamn. I've got, a little timer on the bottom right of my second monitor, so I can see how much time has passed. Well, since I've recorded, I can use those, like, night beginning as... I think they have, like, 2-second intervals, right? Every 2 seconds? Oh, no, I don't remember. I shouldn't count on that.
Well, if you're
Yeah, yes, they made it to day 2.
Congrats.
Most people don't last as long.
This time since Freddy and his friends tend to
Oh.
become more active in the week.
No, that's night 3. It's like, oh hey, congrats, most people don't last as long. They move on to other things, you know? I'm not implying that they died.
Very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though. So hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right?
Phone Guy
Emphasize the importance
is such a great,
there are blind spots in your
like,
camera view.
feature
Blind spots happen
added.
right outside your doors.
It is honestly great. Well, feature, not really. It is a diegetic tutorial, and it's also a exposition factor, without it feeling like exposition. Gotta keep a closer eye to my left door.
Check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to
Because,
time.
yeah, everyone wants to know what's going on, especially in this franchise. But no one wants to be told what's going on. No one wants to have a character say like, oh hey, my name is Jeff Jefferson. I work here. I am this old. When just introducing, because that's not realistic. But this is good. It's realistic. It's not overbearing. It tells you exactly what you need to. And that's good. I like it. I very much like it. Oh, by the way, diegetic. I forgot that not everyone knows what that is. You have, in storytelling, right, you have 2 types of music usually it's being referred to. And I think that my use of diegetic there was wrong. Diegetic music is music being played in, like, that moment. Like, for example, someone is turning on a radio and hearing Freddie Mercury saying hor 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 hor, and that would be diegetic because like the characters can hear the hor hors, the and the audience can hear the hor hors. Non-diegetic is usually reserved for like popular would be like an introduction scene, right, where it's like this high school and everyone's like, ah, that's Jared, and you have this like cheesy music playing. Only we, the audience, can hear that. Therefore, that would be non-diegetic music. So the Phone Guy is a in-universe explanation on like everything that's going on from one guy's perspective, and that is important because that's what everything, like every exposition gets wrong. Well, not every. Of course, there are so many great examples of like proper exposition, but because they have one perspective, but that's the perspective of the writer, and he, right, this Phone Guy talks in the perspective of himself, and that is good. That is great. Also, I know that this is a dead theory, right? But I don't know. I can't help but at least pay more attention to it. And there's still one thing that I have to think about in order to make this theory work again. Phone Guy being the killer, being William Afton, Big Will. That was a theory that has been thrown into the dumpsters. Not true. Or is it? Because both Phone Guy and Big Will die at this very location. They die here in the FNaF 1 pizzeria, and they die because of Golden Freddy. Now, you may think, right, that Phone Guy, it can't be William Afton, right? No, I don't think actually, now that I think about it, because in the way they die. Because Phone Guy died in like everything going wrong, being cornered, and there is Golden Freddy. But Springtrap, or well, Big Will, died because of spring-lock failures. Yeah, no, never mind. No, I forget everything I just said. But I do also have a different theory. One I, again, have done no research to, because I haven't had the chance for that yet, nor particularly the motive for it, I should say. And that is the dead children incident the missing children's incident? Because the missing children's incident is where kids go missing at a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, not said which location, just a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, if I remember right. And then, you know, they get stuffed into animatronics and they're never found. The dead children incident is the FNaF 2 minigame, where there is Freddy going around and there are apparently yet another set of dead children. But what if that wasn't the case? What if the dead children's incident is the missing children's incident? And I know, right, like, oh, they're different things because the missing children's were put in the suits and the dead children's were, like, you know, not put into suits. But I don't know, I don't think I fully buy that. Because the FNaF 2 location closed down at around 1987. Actually, no, we don't have a date for that, so I shouldn't say that. But someone gets paid to go there in 1987. That's what I mean. There you go. And that's not important whatsoever, but we don't know what happens to those missing children, or like the dead children, right? But we do know that the old withered animatronics of the FNaF 1 creatures are repurposed for this location. We know that before 1987, the animatronics of FNaF 2 is closed down. There is no FNaF 2 beyond 87, right? That means I'm dead, right? Might as well prevent Foxy. 5 AM, night 2. Fucking hell. I'm so happy I closed that door. Okay. This is my only chance. I rambled too much. God damn. Yeah, what was I saying? Dead children's incident, missing children's incident. Yeah, we don't know what happens with the dead children. They just happen. They die, and that's it. The missing children's is 5 kids being killed and put into suits, and they're never found. But isn't it suspicious how we don't hear of the dead children's incident? How that doesn't become a thing? And yeah, you may say like, oh, but what? But it does become a thing because Phone Guy says like everything. No. Stop it. Okay, please. 6 AM. I beg of thee. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. Anyways. Oh, yes! Yes. Yes, Yes. I do not completely suck. Jesus Christ. Oh, how long have I been rambling about this dead children incident? Oh, I think like a couple minutes now. Fuck. Well, my point is we don't actually know what happens. And the dead children's incident being different than the missing child's incident, in my opinion, is purely an assumption. Because an argument could be made that they're one and the same. And that's it. That's it.
Hey, you're doing great.
Most people don't last this long. Before they move on to different things. Not implying that they died.
better not take up too much of your time.
Alright.
Let's start getting real tonight.
That is...
Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid
Wait, I
getting
think I forgot
stuck
to do
into a
something
Freddy
real
suit,
quick.
try playing dead.
Yes.
You know,
One
go
second.
limp. Then there's a chance
There
that
we go.
maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead.
I had to check
Then
something
again,
on
if
my
they
phone real
think
quick.
you're an empty costume,
Alright,
they
I'm
might
back.
try to
Alright.
slip a metal skeleton into you.
Already.
Wonder how that would work.
Great start.
Yeah,
Great,
never
great,
mind.
great start.
Scratch that.
Okay,
It's
Chica's
best just not to get
there.
caught.
That's nice.
Okay,
No
I'll
one is
leave you
near.
to it. See you on the flip
I
side.
can calm down a little bit. But yeah, no, we know that the FNaF 2 animatronics were never haunted. And if the dead children incident and the missing children incident are different, then we'd have 10 total dead kids. Which isn't a bad thing, right? I mean, so it's a horrible thing. Dead children, no, we don't want that. But what I mean is like I don't know, that feels odd. That feels weird. That doesn't feel right. And it's Withered Chica that said, I was the first. I have seen everything. Right? That was such a horrible impression. So, would that... So, I think that that's not just Chica being the first. I think that's Withered Chica being the first. So, realistically, the dead children's incident would take place... Ah, I should have paid attention! Fuck! I like talking too much. Shit! God damn it. Okay, I just realized YouTube's whole, like, thing about swearing. Luckily, I'm past the first 5 minutes of the video. But yeah, no, I don't know. That's just something bothering me. You know? MapPat, look into it. Or, well, whoever's running that channel now. I haven't checked into that channel in a good bit. Well, they don't repost many 5 Minutes of Freddys theories, so I guess it's not really a channel to keep up with. I need to pay closer attention to... One second. There we go. I need to pay closer attention to Foxy's Cove. A lot closer. Right, but like, with the Chica being the first to kill, not Chica, with the Chica specifically, placing the dead children incident before the missing children incident, wouldn't Big Will be convicted? And if he did, right, then that's the missing child incident. Because if you murder kids and leave them in a restaurant, right, that restaurant is done for. It's not just like, oh, we're gonna open a small establishment, right? But no, that is just like we cannot financially recover for this if there has been actual murders taken place by an employee. Because let's not forget that the murderer got arrested. And I nearly forgot my own tip to keep closer attention to Foxy. But if the murderer got convicted, right, of the missing child incident and the dead children incident, none of the kids were hidden. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Because like, a lack of evidence, that's the reason they couldn't truly convict him, is the lack of evidence. Which, if that was the missing child incident, that makes sense, right? The bodies were never found, but like, the dead children incident, the bodies were found. And because the missing child incident is a more complex situation and they caught the killer, like, again, probably not actually being with Big Will. He could have framed someone, they could have gotten the wrong guy. But I think that might be too complex storytelling to try and tell via hints, right? Because like, a lot of people are making up crazy theories, but I feel like a lot of them also forget, like, is this actually what they're trying to say with this? Or is this just something I'm putting into it, because there's this YouTube channel called FNaF. He does exactly what I mean, in like the good way. I don't think he just takes clues and says this is what happened and just uses an interpretation of it. He actually tries to deduce what's happening from it, and that is honestly great to see. Again, Foxy nearly got me there again. He's probably gonna get me soon again. So what are the clues trying to tell us? 5 missing kids in 2 different locations. Okay, that's weird. So are they even two different instances, right? We already had a theory that Mangle caused a bite of 87 to Fitzgerald at the end of his shift, which I don't know, because like the last thing that they planned to do was a birthday, right? And that was I'm burning through power, but I'm so scared of Foxy getting me. But I'm losing my train of thought. No, my power, my weapon. Shit. Oh yeah, like they're not different incidents to me. They're the same. Because it makes so much more sense if they are, right? The killer went on a killing spree in the FNaF 2 location, then put the bodies into the withered animatronics of suits in the back. Then that location got shut down due to a happening. Something happened to make none of the animatronics act right, which presumably is the bite of 87. Presumably. Oh, Freddy moved. Does he move at night 3? Oh god. Anyways, so I don't know, it just feels the same. Because he killed the kids, put them in the suits in the back room, right, the spare ones. Someone used one of the suits, spare in the back, the yellow one, someone used it. Spare in the back. So that means that the FNaF 2 location had the suits, the golden suits. And I know that's already, like, but like, it's weird why this location would have that then. Right? I mean, I guess it's as simple as Big Will saying like, I want these moved. Or Henry or something like that. But yeah, no, he killed the kids, put them in the suits, then the remnants, I think, or Agony, one of those two, for those non-FNaF hats. Agony and Remnant are basically soul juice, so to speak. Remnant is the actual soul of the person being left behind and attaching itself to another object. And Agony simply being the emotion agony, but in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, emotion, especially powerful ones, can imbue themselves with objects, and Agony is believed to be the strongest one out of all of them. No, you don't. Already? Wait, he moved? Huh. Also, there is one thing I have found incredibly odd about the whole kids being stuffed into the suits. Because someone would have found them. They would have been found. There is power maintenance going on Like, for example, the Help Wanted game, right? The VR game of Five Nights at Freddy's had a FNaF, had a like help surface thing, you know, but like a fix these animatronics right up and dandy. Wait, I think he's out. No, he's not. Where's Freddy moving? No! No! No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, fuck. No, he's already at my door. Fuck. That's my bad. Okay, it's fine when I have the door down, but when I go into the cameras, down. Okay. I'll show you actually what I mean. Interrupted. Like that. I know that Freddy will like enter my office and attack me at a random time, if I remember. That's how he works. Where is... Okay. I've made it to night 4 in the first episode. It's already 40 minutes long. Dear God. I should save the rest for another one. Right. Okay, that's it for the first episode. I'm gonna see how this is. I'm gonna see how this, if this feels right, and if this does. If I did enjoy this, I'll be honest. Just letting myself ramble and just do something like this is fun. It's so fun. I'm gonna actually probably just let myself die so we can go to the main menu. Wait, no, hold up. I have editing software. I can use the power of editing like this. Alright, now just let me do that. Yep. That too. Yep. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Bam! See? Power of editing. I'm so amazing. I kinda just wanna keep that unedited. It's kind of funny. Alright. Anyways, that is it for episode 1. This was an absolute joy. I've finally been able to talk my butt off about this game. I do not have many friends. Anyways, this is fun. This is so fun and nostalgic. God, I've really missed this game. I don't want to make this episode too long, so I think I'm gonna leave it this here. And I hope every one of you watching is having a fantastic day. A fantastic day, might I add. Well, sorry. All of you have a fantastic day. And yeah, I'll see you all in a different video. Bye bye.